we got to talk about protein shakes.
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
Yeah. So I consume 120 grams of protein per day, thereabouts. And that is enough for me to be top 1% optimal in muscle mass and cardiovascular ability and metabolic health. It is very common to think you need 150, 200, 250. It's not required. So I've demonstrated that you can be reasonable on the protein intake, have optimal biomarkers across the board. If like my son consumes more protein than that because he's trying to bulk up and he's also 19. So there are exceptions to this, but generally speaking, a lot of people overconsume protein.
Can we break down this protein situation a little more? You're vegan.
I am.
It's an assumption that one can't get the protein requirements hit through a vegan diet.
Yeah.
I'd assume that you argue against that point.
Yeah. So I am vegan. I do caloric restriction, which means I consume less than the recommended daily allowance. I consume 2,250 calories a day. I exercise for 1 hour a day, and I have a low protein intake, according to cultural norms of 120, 130. And so most people say with that profile, I would be weak. I would be not able to compete athletically. But actually, my muscle and body fat are top 1% optimal, and my cardiovascular ability, top 1.5% of 18-year-olds. So my biomarkers say it's top 1% optimal. So it's an example that I've defied all cultural norms, and I'm still a top performer.
Gotcha. I don't think there's anyone more qualified to speak about protein intake-based requirements or food-based requirements than you because of your daily experimentation and your daily download of data from your own body. Can you break down some of the vegan protein sources that are your go-tos?
Yeah. Yep. So I'll caveat and say, of course, like the advice varies according to male, female. It varies according to age. So these are just general approximations. But what I meant to say is like we follow science and we follow data.
Right.
And so what I'm trying to say is don't follow cultural norms, follow the data. So get yourself measured. But yeah, I get my protein sources from lentils, from pea protein, hemp protein. Those are primarily the major ones.
Gotcha. Lentils, pea proteins, and hemp proteins.
Yeah.
So you do a couple of protein shakes every day?
I have, 2 a day.
2 a day.
Yeah.
And the rest is from lentils.
Yeah.
So this is chickpeas, black lentils.
I'll do some beans.
Beans.
Yeah.
This is primarily what we eat in India.
Yeah.
Because we have mostly a vegetarian population.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, if you enjoyed this clip from the Ranveer Show, we've uploaded a ton of other clips related to a ton of other topics. So explore the channel because there's something for everyone.